Welcome to Mersin in Turkey for this 2023 FIBA EuroBasket women's qualifier between Turkey and Slovenia. This is Group D. Things are hotting up nicely. Only 3 games left in the qualification process as teams across Europe look to hunt down one of those 12 qualification berths. Visitors today, well, they can breathe easy. Already locked in a qualification as our hosts. They currently sit second in the group with a 2-1 record. Turkey top of the table. Poland in third place at the moment, and then Albania struggling in Group D, propping the table up in 4th spot. Turkey, as I say, looking good, 3-0 record. Here is the slate of games for today. Turkey taking on Slovenia here, whilst Albania welcome Poland. Both of those local times. But Turkey, perfect 3-0 record. And although they're perfect to win today, doesn't mathematically see them as qualified. It is a big step forward. Slovenia now being introduced to the crowd, and as they are hosts, already have their spot locked in. Slightly unusual for them in that qualification. Strictly doesn't really matter, but that isn't the way that they have to take it. Coach Stikiolakis knows that these qualifiers are a vitally important part of their preparation. They want to build momentum, build confidence across these 6 games. And to be honest, at times they've looked really, really good, particularly offensively. 5th best offense in these qualifiers, 89 points a game. However, today's game against Turkey, by far and away their biggest challenge of the qualifiers so far, particularly on Turkey's home floor in front of what will be a very vocal crowd. Turkish team now being introduced. The players bounce onto the floor, plenty of energy, and they'll be pleased sitting top of the table. 3 wins out of 3. You can't ask any more than that, but they'll also know that qualification is not guaranteed right now, and until the calculator said so, you wouldn't be 100% sure of it. They too have looked good offensively. However, the stats are slightly skewed in this group as Albania have struggled to contain most of the teams they faced, but still they've executed well. And when the tournament arrives next year, it will have been 10 years since Turkey have taken a medal away from a EuroBasket women's tournament. And they've never won gold, but could next year be their year? Coach Memnon has got them prepped well. They're ready to go. But today will be a good test for them. How far are they down that path of preparation? As we see the coaching staff for both teams. Both teams have done a good job. They'll go to the huddle now, and we're a little over 7 minutes away from the start of this one. And at this point, as is tradition, we will break in the commentary for the national anthem. Firstly Slovenia and then Turkey. As always, the crowds here in Turkey certainly add to the event. They're in fine voice. Still plenty of fans pouring into the arena right now as the players head to the half court, exchange gifts, exchange pleasantries. And that will be the last of the pleasantries as these two teams look to go to battle as they push towards EuroBasket 2023 for the women next year. That one taking place in Slovenia and Israel. So Slovenia qualified as hosts. Turkey still to lock a spot in. 12 qualification berths in total. Here are our officials for today's game. Pintaris Machulis, Esperanza Mendoza Algado, and Gatis Salins from Lithuania, Spain and Latvia respectively. Nice, experienced, strong officiating crew for what should be a very entertaining game between these two teams. Relatively evenly matched. Last time they met was a year ago in November, as we see starting five for Slovenia's Lisets will lead the way alongside Oblak, and Oblak clearly one of the absolute spiritual leaders for the Slovenian team. But as I was saying, these teams met a little over a year ago. It was Turkey that came away with that 16-point win. Chaka led Turkey with 16.5 rebounds, while Slovenia were kept in that one by a 21-point haul from Teja Oblak. She will play her part again today. Expect Oblak to really step up. She's averaging 17 points, featured in all three of the qualifiers as we look at Coach Vikiolakis in the zone, to say the least. Look at the concentration on his face. And he really is building the Slovenian roster towards the win as we see the Turkish starting five. Bilgic, Chakar, Yıldızhan, McCowan and Senulate as the starting five. Plenty of talent coming off that bench as well. To be fair, Coach Memnon has plenty of experience, plenty of high-level ballers on that bench for him to look to go to as the game progresses. There is Coach Memnon. He'll be happy what his team have done so far, but he'll also want to make sure qualification is locked in as soon as possible. Win here tonight doesn't guarantee them qualification, but certainly puts them on the brink and gives them the chance to sew up qualification in the first game in the last window of those qualifiers. The Turkish players head back to the bench for their final instructions. Our officiating crew are ready to go. The fans are ready to go. Plenty of young smiling faces for sure, which is great to see. Future international ballers perhaps. Coaching staff look to get those final key words in. As I said, Turkey certainly clear favourites going into this game. But the Slovenian roster is tough. The way they play the game will, without doubt, give them a chance to cause an upset on the road here in Mersin. Key for Slovenia, though, can they slow the Turkish team down? They can lower the pace of this game, lower the scoring rate of this game. For me, it increases the chance that Slovenia will walk away with the win. For Turkey, they want to get out early. They want to get scoring underway early and to keep the pace. Get out in transition and run the ball as much as they can, because Turkey have a lot of firepower on their bench that they can utilise to try and push Slovenia hard for the full 40. Just a reminder before we get started, if you're posting anything on social media, please feel free to use the hashtag EuroBasketWomen. That will get you into the conversation with all the other fans around the world watching this one. And also, do download the FIBA EuroBasket Women app, available on Android and iOS, so you're ready for the tournament next year. That will keep you up to date with that tournament. And if you want to jump onto the website and follow the live stats for this one, it's FIBA.basketball/women's EuroBasket/2023/qualifiers, and you'll be able to get to the website where you can find out pretty much everything you need to know about not just this game, but the entire qualifiers. Starting fives on the floor. Slovenian coaching staff still going to work. Moments away from the opening tip. Strap yourselves in. This could be a really great game. One that goes for the full 40. And we're underway here in Mersin. Game day 4, EuroBasket Women Qualifier between Turkey and Slovenia. Turkey enter this one with a perfect 3-0 record. Slovenia sitting 2-1. The top two teams here in the group going up against one another. Yıldızhan inside now to McCowan. Kicks back out, wide open from downtown. What a way to start. Senure nails the 3 and Turkey are underway. Slovenia certainly can't afford to give up that amount of space on the perimeter. Black now moves the ball to Lisets. Blocked by McCowan. Out of bounds, Slovenia ball. Lisets going straight to the paint, straight away, and that is exactly what McCowan brings to the game. 28 points and 17 rebounds in the game against Albania on Thursday. No joy. Foul's going to be called on Jelenc. Senure looks to secure that rebound. Bilgic inbounds it to Chaka, who spills possession. Needs to get it up over the half. They managed to do so, avoiding the 8-second violation. Now they'll set their offense up. A good defense by Slovenia, burnt over 10 seconds off the shot clock. Bilgic now. Cowan, little handoff. Chaka, no good. Rebound long to Oblak. Veteran guard feeds it inside to Eva Lisets, but she spills it out of bounds and it'll be a turnover. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, being harassed by Bilgic. Get used to that. Palin Bilgic built her career on that style of defense. Yıldızhan to inbound the baseline ball. Chaka to bring it up over the half. Neither team looking great offensively at the moment. Turkey relying on that single three-pointer. Chaka looks to drive inside. The door's closed on her though. Uses the footwork well. Foul's going to be called. As we see Tsiuka hit the floor. Let's have a look at the play. Yeah, it's just the hip of McCowan that knocks Tsiuka to the floor. Officials just talking this one over. I think they're going to call it as an offensive foul on McCowan. Moving screen. I think that's the right call personally. Looking at that replay, McCowan clearly pushes a hip into Tsiuka's back, and that causes her to fall to the floor. Turnover instead for Turkey. Freshkovic now hands it off to Lisets. We've got a possession going through Lisets right now for Slovenia. She throws it away, and Slovenia offensively don't seem to have much structure to them. Not running much as a team, and Coach Dikolakas is wanting his team to talk. That's what he's asking for. He's asking for better communication. They certainly need it based on the first 2 minutes of this one. Yet to score. Chaka into the hands now of Senure. She goes inside, kicks it out, and another 3-ball is good. This time, Yıldızhan. Oh, and quick transition, and that could be key for Slovenia if they're struggling in the half court. A little bit of extra tempo. Freshkovic now gets Slovenia underway, but they trail by 4. 2.5 minutes gone. Interesting first 2.5 minutes, kind of as we expected. Both teams very well drilled, fundamentally very sound. Stolen away though as the double team comes down onto McCowan, and again out in transition, and then another 2. This time Jelenc gets the score. Oh, in fact, sorry, Freshkovic again with the score. She scored all 4 points to start the game. There's the lob pass into McCowan. Oh, and she gets it. What a big hand one. That looked near impossible. She was behind the basket when she released that one. Take a look at the replay. There's the pass inside. The defense comes down hard. But you see her concentration, her focus doesn't divert for a split second. Stays locked in on the ring. Gets the score. Heads to the free throw line for the bonus. First game in the qualifiers on Thursday against Albania, but what a game she had. An absolute monster double-double. Inside the 28 points, 17 rebounds. She got a block and a steal as well. An efficiency score of 39. The sets goes up. Once again, the long shot's no good. Slovenia really struggling in the half court now. Sinichar feeds the low post. Little skip pass. Shot clock down to 3. Something's got to go up. Oh, Black left with no time. Puts a prayer up. Hits the iron. Oh, and Slovenia are scrappy and they hustle the offensive rebound. Friškovac no good. And this time Turkey do protect their own glass. Chaka hands it inside. Too heavy. And you can see Slovenia know they have to get out in transition. Foul's going to be called on Olgi Chaka. Smart foul, really. It was a gimme 2 otherwise. Juka knew that the foul was coming. It was going to be a tough foul, so she protected herself wisely. She'll head to the free throw line. Juka just had 2 points in that game against Poland on Thursday. Important 7-point win against Poland for Slovenia. As Juka misses the first but hits the second. Turkey's lead trimmed to 4 as Uzan comes into the game for Chaka. Down to the low post to McCowan. Uzan back to McCowan. Foul's going to be called on Lisets, and McCowan is a handful. You have to be honest with that. She stands at 204. Lisets coming in at 192. And then put the strength and the kilos to that as well. Just the power that McCowan plays with. Really does make her a handful, to say the least. She's absolutely dominant in the low post, and for Slovenia, the only way they're going to stop her is the double team, potentially. Maybe some zone defense with some help. Interesting to see what Coach Vicky Alakis rolls out. I'm sure he has a game plan in mind. Oh, Black! Oh, the lane just opened up. The defense parted. And she made Turkey pay. Uzan now looking to go back inside to McCowan, but they'll go to the other side. Bilgic. Oh, beautiful crossover. Has to pick the dribble up, though. McCowan fades away this time and hits the fading baseline jumper. Is there a way to stop her? I'm not sure there is when she's in this kind of form. Juka hits the 3. And maybe that's the way to stop McCowan. Drag her away from the basket on the defensive end. Slovenia 3 triples early on. Pass inside. Offensive foul is going to be called on McCowan. Sets just takes a stand. Second foul on McCowan. It's going to push Coach Memnon to take her out of the game. Not going to risk his star big this early. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, I think it's just the left arm that the official has a problem with. I think the body's fine. It's just swinging that left arm across the face of Eva Lisets, and close to a certain degree, that's the problem McCowan has. She's 12 centimeters taller, and her swinging her arm, which would normally hit maybe someone of her size in the chest, is actually above shoulder height for most other players. And Black now for Slovenia. They trail by 3, a little over halfway through the first quarter. Juka moves it now. Oh, that's a smart little play by Friškovac. Just ducks under the defense and uses the glass perfectly. Slovenia now within one. After a slowish start, they found their feet offensively. More quick catch and shoot. Senjere fouled. Will go to the free throw line for 3 free throws. This time, Set's called for the foul. Just wants to talk it over with the officials. Let's have a look at the replay. Can't really see it from that replay, but this one will get us. Yeah, she just goes under the shooter. It's the right call by the officials. To go straight up and down going under the shooter is just so dangerous. Senjere to the line for 3. It's the first of her 3. One of the players that absolutely made hay against Albania on Thursday. 20.7 rebounds and 4 assists. That was her first qualifier as well. One of those awkward bigs. Has such range to her game. You have to honour it and come out. 3 from 3 from the free throw line as well. Can't ask any more than that. You see Fitik come into the game and Yıldızhan head to the bench for Turkey. Relatively high scoring game so far. Both teams getting what they want offensively. Foul's going to be called, I think, on Fitik. It's her first impact on the box score. She's chasing around the back of some screens. Has to just tag onto the back of Siuka and the foul is called. Baseline ball for Slovenia. Both teams in the penalty now, so we might see a few free throws. Oh, that is just too easy and a poor shot in the end by Seneca. She won't be happy. She's not going to get an easier attempt than that in this game. Turkish defense just fell asleep a little bit. Uzan now. Skips it to the weak side. Into the low post. That is just a beautiful move. Straight off the practice court for Senjere. Another 2 for her. 6 points personal now. Sorry, 8 points alongside 2 rebounds and an assist. Catch and shoot at the top. Nice high arc to it, but not quite on target. As we see Coach Memnon staying up with the play. Look at how the coach is working on the sidelines. Oh, what a pass! Eye of the needle and the score. Vision from Siuka. Lucky recipient, Jakovina, the other end. Senjere taking on Slovenia almost on her own right now. Misses this time though. Slovenia back within 4. Enzo Black comes up short with that little jumper. She's not quite found herself in this game as of yet. 1 from 3 from the field now for Teo Black. Tell you now, don't expect her to be below double digits tonight. If she is, then Slovenia have got real problems. Senjere, little step back, too short though. Yıldızhan working hard to try and find the rebound. But... oh, another absolutely perfect pass. This time it's Teo Black. I don't even think that was an eye of the needle pass. That was microscopic from O'Black. Millimetre perfect. Look at that. Wow. Being able to hit that accuracy in transition as we see Senjere come to the bench. It's a good start for her though. Really helped Turkey push on, particularly when McCown went to the bench. She stepped up and played the legitimate orthodox big. Chaka comes into the game and Fitik heads to the bench. 2 players that have featured in all 3 of the qualifiers so far. Siuka misses the first of her 2. And the second, 17-year-old struggling at the free throw line. She won't miss this though. And once again, the Turkish defense just falls asleep, and there have been way too many, I think Coach Memnon would think, just lapses defensively. They've just given up home base. They've just left the paint high and dry, and Slovenia haven't fully made them pay, but they did in that instance. Onar looks for the screen. Yıldızhan obliges. Sorry, it was Charlotte Octen, actually. It's a good drive to the basket from Onar. That hesitation at the top that caused the problems. Slovenia just not able to regather herself once she'd lost that first step. Onar just completely had her under control. The line for the bonus. First the three-point play. They're going to have to make a sub as Onar has a cut on her knee. They'll need patching up quickly. Into the game comes Aydin in her place. Showing now. So don't look too frustrated as of yet. Shot goes up on the wing from Alexandra Koshal. No good though, a little heavy. Slovenia still trail by 5. Aydin inside now to Charlotte Octen. Oh, she gets the score. That's just tough. Old school back to the basket. That's the post move paid. On free ball again, and the moment Slovenia are trying to lean into their perimeter shooting, and it's not helping. 1 from 7 from outside in this first quarter. It's less than 15%. Chaka, quick first step to try and create space, but the Slovenian defense rotates. Uzan, nails the three. Oh, off the penetration from Chaka, though. She made the defense collapse. 3 from 3 from downtown for Turkey in this first quarter. Game high now, 10-point lead for them. Kavina looking to back away to the basket. Up steps to the middle and gets the score. That's the one thing you would give to Slovenia. They kept the scoreboard ticking over, though. Under 5 to play in the first quarter. Rebound pulled down in the end. They're not going to get the shot away, and that is a very brisk, enjoyable first quarter of basketball here in Mersin. Both teams playing with confidence, fluidity in their game, but at the end of 10 minutes, it's Turkey 26, Slovenia 18. Impressive first quarter from Turkey. Looking good throughout. 6 players on the scorebooks already. Leading the way is Senyarek, though. She has 8 points alongside 2 rebounds just behind her. Her compatriots in the paint. And Cowan has 7 points as well. She has 2 fouls, though. That's what's seen her head to the bench early in that first quarter. As for Slovenia, their leading scorer is Fišković. She has 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And has played every second of that first quarter. Also on 6 points is Siuka, who has 1 from 1 from downtown, 1 from 4 from the free throw line now. The only Slovenian to get to the free throw line in that first quarter. Just remember, this is part of the qualifiers for EuroBasket Women 2023. At the moment, Turkey sitting top of the table, looking good, to be fair, here in Group D. 3 wins out of 3. A win today, unfortunately for them, if they do get it, doesn't guarantee them qualification, but certainly moves them a big step closer, with games against Poland and Albania left in the final qualification window. That qualification window will be in February next year. Turkey getting some final instructions to go to work with. Not a huge amount you change from Turkey's perspective in that first quarter. Just a little bit of lapse of concentration defensively occasionally, but that's it. Second quarter action underway here in Mersin. Game day 4 of the 2023 EuroBasket Women Qualifiers. 10 minutes down here. Turkey lead this one 26-18 over Slovenia. Uzan now double teamed. Oh, what a pass out of the pressure. The finish, though, not quite right. Charlotte Octen blowing her lines. Second bite at the cherry, though, and she gets it to go. And that is the sign of a good player. You can ride off a mistake, turn it away in your mind, blank it out, hit the reset and go again straight away. She made up for that mistake immediately. Ivanovic now to the wing. 3-ball goes this time. Rochelle, 23-year-old, breaks the perimeter drought for Slovenia. Chaka. Edge comes hard, maybe a little bit too hard. Short of the attempt. Good defense from Slovenia, chasing the shooters out. That time it was Jakovina. Rochelle can just get the ball onto that trigger arm. She wants the 3-ball to go. Instead they'll settle for an elbow jumper. Jakovina just coming in and doing a job right now, the 30-year-old. Averaging just over 7 points and 3 rebounds a game. She's played in all 3 qualifiers. Turkey taking their time offensively. I think they know they can get shots in their half court. Charlotte 10 hands it off. Oh, that is a smart play. Janates with the score. Valiak. Just a little bit more energy and urgency in their offense. They don't seem as relaxed maybe as the Turkish team do, but they're moving the ball well. Getting reasonable shots. Maybe not quite as close to the bucket as Turkey are. Maybe that's where a little bit of the urgency in their offense is stemming from. As we see Senechal just getting drawn in there. It's a smart little handle by Merve Aydin. See a replay now of Uzan. Look at that, lovely play. Absolutely textbook. Pass into the high post, draws the weak side defense across, and that weak side attacker just drives the baseline hard, just cuts the baseline hard, sees the pass and gets the easy score. Timeout called by coach Theolakis, wants to talk it over. Team trail by 7. Down by as many as 10 in this game. Scored Turkey 5-4 so far in the second quarter. As I said, for Slovenia, this isn't about qualification. This is about them building towards hosting the tournament. Let's listen to this last few seconds of the Turkish huddle. Yeah, for Slovenia, it's about working their roster, getting their 12 together, gelling as a team, making sure that they are ready to do a job in front of their home fans next year. 9 months away now. All inbounded by Onar. Into the low post. And it's gone. Senuyet going to work. Just muscling away into a really established low post position, but leans on the fadeaway. I'm not sure she needed to. She's done the hard work to get in close. One more strong move to the basket was all they needed. Rochelle now. Free throw line jumper is good. Second field goal of the game for Rochelle. 5 points for her now alongside 2 assists. No good by Chaka. She's frustrated. Knows that she was in a good spot there to get the and one play. Let's have a look, yeah. There's a lot of contact to deal with, though, to be fair to her. As we see Black re-enter the action for Slovenia. And for me, she's the key for Slovenia. Black has a big game, and Slovenia are in with a chance of beating any team. Black struggles to make an impact, then you pretty much know that Slovenia are going to struggle to take the win. That's how important she is to the team. Rochelle now looks to feed the post. Lynch will come back to O'Black. Pick and roll. The mid-range jumper is off from Yakovina. Chaka splits the defense, comes back out wide open. Senyorek doesn't take it though. A smart move in the end. They had plenty of time on the shot clock, and there's the mismatch that she wanted. Foul's going to be called on Rochelle, and that's a smart foul, really. She didn't want to have to try and defend the post, giving up way too much size in that. 20 centimeters between those two. Onar just finds a gap to the basket. Draws the foul. Look at how she just reads the floor. Just a pure determination. Goes in amongst the trees, draws the foul, and will head to the free throw line. It's almost the mould of Turkish guards. This women's national team just know how to find a way to the bucket. Have the handle, have the fundamentals. So play with such a tough ethos as well. Slovenia already in the penalty in this quarter. Turkey yet to foul once. Onar hits the second of her two after missing his first. 4 points for her in today's game, alongside a brace of assists. Black now looking for options, but there isn't much as Turkey are locking out the passing lanes. Oh, lovely pass around the corner. Foul's going to be called. That one on Chala Oktan. First foul of the quarter for Turkey. That pass around the corner. And Black just extending those arms. Dikiolakis. He's deep in thought right now, how he can make a change, because at the moment, Turkey's 7-point lead doesn't seem to be under threat from Slovenia. Rochelle steps into the three. Heavy with that one. Rebound long to Chaka. Chaka, a little quick first step, but the shot's not there for her. That's the biggest criticism I'd have of this Turkish team. They are putting in all the moves. They're getting themselves into the right spots, but the efficiency of finishing high percentage opportunities just isn't there at the moment. It's not stopping them being clearly in a double-digit lead, if not a bit further out than just 10 points. As we see, Eva Lisets just will step back onto the one-footer for the jumper. Slovenia now within 5. Onar hands it down into the low post to Senyorek. She has to put up a tough shot. She's still a little bit of time to play with, but she didn't take it. Rochelle keeps jacking the threes. They're not really going away, though, to be fair. 1 from 4 now from downtown. Wide open. Chala Oktan. Neither team shooting the J particularly well. Under 4.5 minutes to play now in this first half. Oh, lovely little switch. Backdoor cut from O'Black. Has to throw the prayer. Catch their own rebound. Koshel will go again. It's a 4th miss in this game so far. At some point, Alexandra Prochel needs to stop shooting the 3-ball and look for some other options. Appreciate if you're a shooter, you have to have your green light, but there is a point you have to know things aren't going your way. That's the miss. Oh, that is a smart play from Gabaliak. Ah, and the jumper's good this time. This time it's Frišković with the 3. That will push Turkey into a timeout as their 10-point lead, as it was, is down to just 2. Coach Memnon will not be happy and will want to make some alterations. Let's head straight to that Turkish huddle. See if we can hear what he has to say. Real big push here from Slovenia in this second quarter. They've outscored Turkey 12-6 in the first just short of 6 minutes of this second quarter. Impressive, really. Turkey holding an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and that has all but disappeared. I wonder how long Coach Memnon keeps McGowan on the bench. Yada McGowan was the biggest problem. I think she's back on the floor now, and they'll look to go for her straight away. How did Turkey deal with this? Black has got a huge mismatch. The double team instantly comes across from McGowan. Drive inside, a running right-hander, and who scoops the offensive glass? No real surprise, Yada McGowan. Frišković now passes inside. Good ball movement. O'Black. Oh, another skip. Traveling violation going to be called though from Jakovina. It's caught in two minds of whether to pass, whether to dribble. Yeah, ends up just picking that pivot foot up too early. Once again, I feel like Yada McGowan has just kind of changed the feel of this game. A bit more confidence from the way Turkey played that last offense, knowing that they have that focal point to that offense. Other end of the floor, it certainly gives them rim protection as well. Chaka kicks it out, wide open from outside. Short though, where's the rebound? Where do you think it is? It's straight into the hands of McGowan. She's fouled. It's her third rebound of the game, but to be fair, she's only played a little over 6 minutes because of that foul trouble early on. Only player on either team above 2 meters. It's the first of her 2. That's her personal tally to 10. The first player in double digits in this game. This is the second though. Sits with the rebound. Turkey come back, Chaka. Joy, but another offensive rebound for Turkey. They're working the glass pretty hard. 4th offensive rebound of the game for them. McGowan has it stolen away. The double team came very early. That was super smart. The pass is poor from Eva Lisets. And the score just creeps in for Onar. And Turkey's lead in the blink of an eye is back to 7. Verstikioulakis wants to make some changes. Needs to stem the flow because Turkey are once again starting to dominate the game. And that is the difference that a player of the quality and size of McCowan has for Turkey. The whole flow of the game changes. Let's jump straight into the huddles, hear what the coaches have to say.
But now, except the chest, which they do like this, and the center, everything else, send it to the baseline. Drop from the baseline. Alright?
A little over 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Slovenia calling that timeout. They got within 2 of Turkey. That's back out to a 7-point lead now for the home side. Really wanting to make some alterations, which they need to do when McCowan is on the floor. Let's see how they change things up. I wouldn't be amazed if we saw a zone defense at some point from Slovenia, just trying to close the paint out a little bit. Silka now goes to the wing. Very crisp ball movement for Slovenia, but it's all on the perimeter. No attack into the paint at all. Shot clock down to 3. They have to put a 3 up, and this time it gets them out of trouble. It's a great 3. Perfect timing from Frišković. And 1-3, no good. Slovenia now out in transition. There's the pass inside. Will they finish it? They won't. The defense is great. That time it was Fittic playing great D, but the foul has been blown on Senjurek. Look at the D from Fittic, just standing tall, putting her off, and there's the foul. It's the right call from Senjurek. She hits her on the wrist as she goes up. Coach Memnon not happy. Picks up her first foul. Silka heads to the line for free throws. And this is killing Slovenia right now. 1 from 5 from the free throw line, and it's only Silka that's been there so far in this game. It's not for the 17-year-old, but part of the game she's got to improve. 2 from 6 now. You add those free throws to the tally, and Slovenia have a lead in this game. That's how big missed free throws are at this level. Slovenia still trail by 3. Wide open. McCowan fights for another offensive rebound. Puts it down in the low post. Draws the foul. McCowan is just a handful. This time it's Jolench trying to body a double arm bar on her. Is not enough. Almost the foul wasn't enough to stop her. It does stop her scoring, but she'll go to the free throw line for free throws, and she's not a poor free throw shooter. 2 from 3 so far today. And there's the jinx from the commentary. This is both. 2 from 5 now. Silka puts it to the corner. And another 3. Slovenia have tied the game with a minute left in the first half. Frišković having a hell of a first half. 15 points already for her. Oh, McCowan with the big and one play. Both teams rolling out the big guns here in the closing stages of this first half. McCowan can't be given that kind of space in the low post. Basket's good, and McCowan will head to the free throw line. There was the bonus this time. We'll see her head to the bench for a prolonged half-time break. Well-deserved as well. 13 points now for Kiera McCowan at the half. Stolen away. And the two. Big, tough play. Alperi-Onar. Turkey's lead to 5. 35 seconds left in the first half. Teo Black calling for the screen. Doesn't quite use it. Comes back out. 9 on the shot clock. Offensive foul's going to be called. An awful screen. Just didn't set clean at all. Leaving Onar on the floor. Kavina whistled for that foul. It was a Black coming off the screen. Kavina just didn't set herself. Timeout's called by Turkey. They want to make the most of the last 22 seconds in this first half. Coach Memnun would love to get another score on the board. Extend this 5-point lead a little further into the locker room. Let's see if we can jump into these huddles, hear what the coaches have to say. As hard as Coach Memnun is working on drawing the offense up, Coach Thikiolakis is clear on the defensive assignments now. See the fans who have enjoyed this first half. It's certainly been an entertaining first 20 minutes of basketball. Look at them chase down on the double team. And it's stolen away. What great defense by Slovenia in transition, but don't get the score. Maybe worth taking their time a little bit more. Still 9 on the game clock of the half. 5 now. Guys inside, draws the foul. Onar again, just barreling to the basketball. Explosive. Let's have a look. Yeah, absolutely. Not sure what Siuka is talking about. Very clear where the foul is there. 1.6 seconds left on the first half clock. Onar at the line for free throws. 2 from 4 from the free throw line for Alperi-Onar now. She has 8 points in this first half so far. That's the second. Are they going to get a shot away? It doesn't look like they are, and that will be the end of the first half here in Mersin. An entertaining first half, but from Turkish perspective, maybe more importantly, they've had a great first half. Turkey 43, Slovenia 37. Minutes in the books here in Mersin. This is game day for EuroBasket Women 2023 qualifiers. Turkey entered the game 3-0. Slovenia 2-1. The one loss for Slovenia was almost a year ago, and that was against Turkey, but that was back in Slovenia. So Turkey clearly favourites as they entered this game, and that's played out here in the first half, but maybe not as much as many would have thought, as Slovenia really have caused Turkey problems at times in this first half. Turkey leading the way, no real surprise. Kiera McCowan, 13 points, 3 rebounds and a block in that first half. She's only played a little over 8 minutes of the game. She's 5 from 5 from the field, 3 from 6 from the free throw line. And I think a handful is the best way to describe how Slovenia will have seen her. Onar just behind her, 9 points for her. And also, Senjurek has 8 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists in that first half. As for Slovenia, one player really dominating their offense. Friskovic has 15 points and 4 rebounds alongside 2 assists and a steal. 6 from 9 from the field, 3 from 5 from downtown. A great perimeter game from her. A fair way away. The next leading scorer is 17-year-old Siuka. She has 7 points and 3 assists. But it's going to need a big 20 minutes of basketball from Slovenia if they're going to come away with the win here. At the half here in Mersin, it's Turkey 43, Slovenia 37. Make sure you come back for all the second half action shortly. Welcome back to Mersin here in Turkey. This is at the halfway stage, game day 4 here in Group D of EuroBasket Women 2023 qualifiers. Turkey lead this one by 6 at the half. A very, very enjoyable first half of basketball for the neutrals out there that have been tuning in and watching this one. And pretty enjoyable if you're a Turkish fan as well. Slovenia really battled hard in this game, pushed it, got it back to a tied game with a minute to play in that second quarter. Turkey just found a little bit more in the final 60 seconds and opened up a 6-point lead at the end of the first half. Much of the credit will fall towards McCowan. She has 13 points and 3 rebounds alongside a block as well. She's only played a little over 8 minutes of this game. Just behind her, Onar with 9 points and also Senjurek with 8 points and 3 rebounds, 4 assists. As for Slovenia, as you would expect, they have struggled at times in this game. Turkey have looked good, but there are some bright spots in this game. In particular, the 23-year-old Zala Freškovec has 15 points in that first half alongside 4 rebounds, 3 from 5 from downtown, shooting the lights out from range. At the moment, Taya O'Black is a little quiet, which is a surprise. She just has 2 points, but does have 5 assists. Slovenia have done a job in the first half, though. They've kept themselves in the game, and that is always the way it needs to be. They outscored Turkey by 2 in that second quarter. Also slowed down Turkey's offense. Turkey scored 26 in the first quarter and just 17 in the second. And if Slovenia are going to win this game, they're going to have to keep Turkey below 20 points in the third and fourth quarters. So 20 minutes still to play here. Remember, this is part of the qualification process for next year's EuroBasket Women Tournament. As hosts, Slovenia already qualified. Turkey, top of this group, 3 wins, 0 losses. A win today might move them to 4-0, but doesn't give them qualification just yet. It probably will put them in a position, though, to secure qualification within the first game of the final qualification window in February, and that's what Coach Memnon will be thinking about. As for Coach Dikiolakis, he knows he needs to put momentum and confidence in this team. Let's hear what he has to say.
Okay, maybe it's 3, maybe it's 4. Okay, but I want to take it here. And when she goes and push you, fall down. Okay?
We are now just moments away. Second half action underway here in Mersin. Game day 4, Group D of the EuroBasket Women Qualifiers for the 2023 tournament. At the half, Turkey have a 6-point lead. Nice start to the second half for Slovenia, though. Sanichar with a beautiful little baseline cut and score. Her first points of the game. Takes a little bit of the energy out of the crowd, and no surprise here, Slovenia dropping into a 2-3 zone. That is clearly to try and reduce the impact McCowan has. Onar in the corner, hits the 3, and there's your problem. McCowan draws all the defense into the paint. Straight away, the 3-point line opens up wide for Onar. Beliak tries to cancel it out quickly, but he's off target. Fittick now. Playing straight, wait for McCowan to go to work before they double on her. Kicks it out. Chaka, 3. Look to pull up that one a little, and the evidence and the outcome is a short jumper. Oh, Black now hands it off, and that one's stolen away. Oh, swatted. Sanichar stays with the play and bats away Senurek. Look at the defense. Absolutely textbook. Baseline ball for Turkey. Senurek. There goes baseline, spins back round. Uses the pivot well. Patient play. Chaka with the score. The first field goal of the game, unbelievably. Averaging 10 points a game in these qualifiers. Had 16 against Slovenia in game day 1. Another 3-ball, this time for Slovenia. And this time for Frišković, who takes herself to 18 points now. 7 from 10 from the field. That's inside, McCowan unguarded, but the defense recovers well. Foul going to be called on Onar. Smart play really by Onar. McCowan wasn't in the play, wasn't going to contribute, and Slovenia were looking to get out and run fast. Turkey's lead still at 6 though. Nice smart start to the second half for both teams. O'Black, lane opens up, pulls up, mid-range 2. In and out for Taya O'Black. McCowan gets the rebound, her 4th of the game. McCowan down low, double team collapses on her. Has to pass out of the double team. Oh, but the 3 is good. Senurek steps in again and hits the 3, and she really likes playing off McCowan. It frees her so much more than when she's expected to play the big. Oh, another jumper and another 3. This time, Lisets. Her second field goal of the game, 2 from 6 from the field. Fittick in the pocket, not her friend this time. Wow, frenetic start to this third quarter. Both teams looking to get out and score in a hurry. And with real confidence, the form set at the top for O'Black to work with. He puts the screen in place, puts the 3 up on the roll. Misses. Smart play here from Chaka, just slowing it down somewhat. Turkey know that they can get what they want in the half court. They don't have to push the tempo. Slovenia now in the 2-3 zone. McCowan is fouled. We'll head to the free throw line for shots. That one on Senechar, I think. You can see Uzan come in. Chaka head to the bench. Zabaliak just gets a warning for flopping. As we see McCowan back at the free throw line. It's the first of her 2. Due to foul trouble, she's only played about 12 minutes of this game so far. 14 points already, though. Make that 15, and Turkey's lead back out to 8. Their game high is 10 points. That was in the second quarter. Zabaliak goes in amongst the trees and comes out on the wrong side of that battle. Fittick slows it down. Onar now back to Fittick. She's open but didn't want to pull the trigger. Going to go to McCowan again. That creates the space on the perimeter. Look how quick that ball movement is. Oh, if only it had been finished. That one had highlight reel written all over it. All we were lacking was the whip of string. Nice pass and an easy finish. Sets. That's another score. 7 points for her. Slovenia just workmanlike within this game. No ups, no downs, just a continuous ticking of the clock almost. They don't change, they just keep playing. Uzan, up it goes. And spits it away. Turkey grab another rebound though. Onar, right hand floater is off. O'Black with the rebound. Her 6th rebound of the game. O'Black had only been able to get a few points on the board. She'd be on her way to a triple-double right now. 6 rebounds, 9 assists, but only 2 points for Taya O'Black. Uzan. Oh, what play. Just smooth, mechanical-like offense there for Turkey. The lead is out to 8 again. And this third quarter has flown by. Pass inside. Lissetz is doing some damage in this second half. Just using her agility and mobility to lose McCowan on the defensive side of things. McCowan, classic old school rim protector, but doesn't necessarily want to get out on the perimeter and chase. Uzan inside. McCowan drop step, goes strong. Double team does a job on her. Once again, she looks at the officials, but no reason for them to help her out. Foul will be called. That one on Fittick. Baseline ball for Slovenia. Just the second team foul of the quarter for Turkey. Under 4 minutes to play. Not happy. Have a look at the replay. It's clean from where that replay was from. Memnon looks on. Offensive foul is going to be called. So we see Onar sliding 2 or 3 meters along the hardwood. I'm sure we've got some meme creators watching that one. I'm sure you'll be able to clip that one out. Onar inbounds it. Slovenia just refuse to go away right now from Turkey. Looking for the roll. The travel's going to be called. Onar looking for Charlotte Okten to roll, but she just didn't, to be honest. No more to it than that. She sets the screen. Doesn't roll. Kind of the hard work if she just rolled and sealed out. She had the advantage she wanted. Black now. Mismatch that she wants. Drives inside, hands it off. Big play, Teo Black to Lisets. That's O'Black's 10th assist of the game with that one. Phenomenal from her. In fact, make that her 11th assist of the game, already in double-digit assists. She's 4 rebounds and 8 points away from a trip dub. Keep your eyes on that one. McCowan. Let's have a look at the call. Certainly a turnover, so Slovenia will take possession. Second violation on McCowan. Chaka comes back into the game as Onar goes to the bench for Turkey. Black now being chased by Chaka. Free throw line. Jumper is good. Teo Black. Maybe she's up for the triple-double today, but knowing O'Black, all she wants is the win for Slovenia. They're within 2.5 minutes to play here in the quarter. Slovenia keeps swapping in and out of zone defense. It's causing Turkey some issues. They're not reacting quick enough and the shot clock disappears. Good defense in the low post, but McCowan is just too strong. Bully ball in the paint from Tiara McCowan. Almost stolen away. Chaka just hustling in the passing lanes. No Black now. Towards the double team. Has it stolen away. Chaka with a great read. Out in transition. Good defense. Foul's going to be called though. As Fittick ends up on the floor. That foul whistled on Friskovet. And just chases across the front. Yeah, plenty of contact. Easy call for the officials in the end. Into the game comes Siuka. As Baliak heads to the bench. Down at the line again for free throws. Free throw number 9. Oh, in fact, sorry, Fittick at the line for free throws. Her first of the game. This is the first. Yet to register any points. Watching Fittick. Does have 3 rebounds though. It's the second. Takes herself off the 0. And stretches Turkey's lead to 5. And it's critical for Turkey and Coach Memnon that they hold that lead. You feel that if Slovenia took a lead, the confidence that they would get from that. O'Black now. Oh, what a pass again from Teo Black. This is a masterclass of passing under pressure from O'Black. The vision on that pass. Sets, draws the foul from Chaka. Sets is short with the free throw though, and Slovenia have struggled from the free throw line. Just 2 from 7. And to that, it was just Siuka who had been to the free throw line. She was 2 from 6 for the game. Sets hits the second though. A little over 90 seconds left in what has been a very brisk third quarter. Oh, lovely little hesitation. Beautiful play. Oh, waves it away. What a play by Uzan. Oh, it's just before the start of that replay. You just saw the little hesitation, step back and then step through again. That's what created the momentum. Beautiful. Saw it there on that one. Just those little things at this level that create the space you need. Uzan now. Chaka, lovely first step through. Has to come back out though. She's met with a wall of blue in front of her. Long rebound. That will be Turkey ball on the baseline as McCowan knocks it out of bounds and knocks Frišković to the floor. Certainly say Slovenia have had the better of this quarter. Coming into this second half, I said they needed to keep Turkey below 20 in each of the quarters if they want to win this one. With a little over a minute left on this third quarter clock, Turkey have just scored 15 in this quarter, so they're on track for that. And Black moves it into the hands of Frišković. Oh, and another three bomb from Zala Frišković. She is lights out right now. 21 points for her, 8 from 11 from the field. Oh, and a little short range. Shift worker jumper there from Charlotte Octen. Frišković has it knocked away. Still 13 left though on the shot clock. Black comes back out. Wide open, Siuka. And McCowan with another rebound. Her 5th of the game. Chaka now slows it down. They want the final shot of this third quarter. They want to hold a lead going into the fourth, even if it might just be a 3-point lead. Chaka kicks it. Corner. Uzan drives inside. Lovely spin. Gets the score. Beautiful footwork from Sevgi Uzan. And that is the end of the third quarter. What a way to seal it out. Chaka drives inside. Kicks it to the weak side. And then Uzan puts it in a spin. And has the composure for the little short-range jumper. End of the third quarter here in Mersin. It's Turkey 62, Slovenia 57. This one, as expected, is going to go down to the wire. A close game, two very competitive teams going up against each other. Let's head into the huddles, hear what the coaches are going to say and how they'll build for this last quarter. As always here in Mersin, the crowd have played their part in this one. The atmosphere has been electric from start to finish. A great crowd. No real surprise. This one billed as being a barnstormer of a game. Two top 20 teams in the world going toe-to-toe. Not hard to sell tickets when you've got that kind of quality on the floor. Oh, we've got one fan that's not enjoyed the game so far, but we've got plenty that have. How many of these are we going to see in their national team jerseys in the future on the floor? Youngsters being inspired. Some of the greats. What a game to watch. Fourth quarter now underway. Game day 4 here in Group D. This is the EuroBasket women qualifier between Turkey and Slovenia. At the end of 3, Turkey lead this one by 5. But Slovenia have refused to go away. They have been the thorn in the side for Turkey for the whole game. Shell now. For options, skips it to Lisette. Lisette brings McCowan away from the basket and draws the foul. That'll be McCowan's Third foul of the game. That's a smart play by Slovenia. The one area that McCowan has issues, perimeter defense. She does not want to have to step out and guard the perimeter. If Slovenia can have 5 shooters on the floor, it's going to force her to step away from the basket. Turkey lose their rim protector. And it gives some space for Slovenia to attack. However, you do have to make your free throws. Lisets splits those, hits the first, misses the second, as Slovenia now drop into a 2-3 zone. McCowan gets it down low, and as you would expect, gets the score. Slovenia can hold on for so long, but trying to withstand the onslaught for a full 24 seconds is very tough. That's a poor pass by Michelle. She's not had the best game, to be fair, the 23-year-old. She struggled from the field. Making mistakes like that, it's tough at this level, as we see Onar come back in for Turkey. Out goes Fittic. Moves on into McCowan. McCowan will skip it. That's going to be called. That one on the sets. A little bit of knock knee, I think. Just legs hitting one another, or maybe a bit of dead leg. Nice vision by McCowan. As we see Charlotte 10 drive the baseline and just get caught. I think it's the knee. Yeah, Lisets goes into the thigh of Charlotte 10. Turkey's lead still at 6. Slovenia's defense, though, is very impressive in this game. The way they switch and rotate has limited Turkey considerably, but that is just a strong play by Jaka. She brings all her experience to the floor in every game, and across the game she's made an impact. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Plus minus of 11. One of the best plus minuses in the game. Have a look at the replay on this one. Comes off the ball though, so we're going to see the foul from Chaka. We're going to see Ten had to the bench, and one of the top scorers for Turkey in this one today, Senjurak, come back in. But Coach Pigiolakis is going to call a timeout before we can have that inbound. Clearly he feels this is a pivotal moment, with Turkey sitting with an 8-point lead, getting to double digits, psychological advantage for sure. Slovenia only scoring 1 point in the first 100 seconds or so of this fourth quarter, so he wants to talk it over. Let's see if we can jump into the huddles and listen to the coaches. Feel at this stage of the game that Turkey are closing in on 4 wins out of 4. It's for Slovenia to make the change now. It's for Slovenia to change things up. That switching to a zone defense certainly slowed things down for Turkey. It's not having enough of an impact right now. And Black Back in the game for Christopher. And it's going to be called. That foul on Onar. Reset Slovenia's shot clock back out to 14. 13th foul of the quarter for Turkey as well, so Slovenia can get their free throw game up, and that's a chance for them to fight their way back into this one as well. 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the last quarter. O'Black, little skip, but the door is closed on her. Michelle goes inside, has to come out. It's almost stolen away, and the shot clock expires. And Turkey's defense just holds watertight for the full 24 seconds. No way through. What a force Giada McCowan has been in this game. 21 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 from 10 from the field, and really a lot of what Slovenia has done has been to try and limit the impact that McCowan can have. Tucker now. Gets back, 1-2. McCowan, another rebound, looks to go up. That one's off the hands, I think, of Milench, so it'll be a Turkish ball on the baseline. Have a look at the fight down here, and it is a fight every time for McCowan. Chaka inbounds it to Uzan. Long jumper from Senulek. It's knocked out of bounds by McCowan, so it'll be baseline ball for Slovenia. And Slovenia mount a comeback. They trail by 8. They've trailed for almost the entire game, to be honest. 32 minutes they've been behind in this game. O'Black for 3. Oh, way off target, and Taya O'Black. This is the problem when you try and turn your offense on when it hasn't been on all game. I'm not sure that's going to happen this stage of a tough game like this. O'Black just 4 points today, and what a quick footwork. Just bursts to the basket. Absolute firework feat from Onar. Traveling violation on Ervelisets. Another turnover. Turkey out to a 10-point lead. That ties their game-high lead. That's the Turkish coaching staff certainly signal thumbs up. The team are executing the way they want them to right now. Oh, and that is a big shot at a big moment in the game. Tilbe Senurek nails another 3 and raises the roof. Invites the crowd to their feet, and they oblige. A game-high 13-point lead now. Is this the breaking point for Slovenia? Foul's going to be called on Sevgi Uzan. First foul of the game for her. But is this the tipping point now for Slovenia? Yeah, easy call for the officials. All over the back of Eva Sets. Sets inbounds to O'Black. Slovenia need to start now. They can't afford many more possessions. Oh, and that is a way to answer it. A corner pocket 3 from you. This time it's Friškovet. No real surprise. She's been their dominant scorer for the whole game. 24 points now for the 23-year-old. O'Black gets into a wrestling match with McCowan. The loose ball falls to Chaka. Oh, it's stolen, but it's off the boot, so it'll be Slovenian ball. Both teams putting everything into this now. Onar kicks it out of bounds. Timeout's been called by Coach Memnon. He can feel that the tide might turn He's got a double-digit lead right now. He wants to hold on to that. He needs to make sure that his team identify, focus, and lock in. Let's listen to his huddle. Critical phase of the game now for Slovenia, trailing by 10, under 6 minutes left on the game clock. They have to keep within single digits. If they can keep themselves within single digits, they're in this game all the way up to the last couple of minutes. Coach Memnon knows that. That's why he called the timeout. He wants his team to maybe just put a little bit more on the floor in the next minute or so, see if they can kill the game off early. Turkey now into a box and one by the looks of this. There they are. They're going into a box and one to try and take Frischkabet out of the game. My goodness me, how often do you see that? You just don't see it as... Oh, Black hits the three bomb. That is leadership in its definition. When a team needs her, she steps up and trains the dagger. Unreal from Taya O'Black. You can hear from the reaction from the crowd. The air taken out of the arena. She's up to 7 points, 6 rebounds, 14 assists. Chaka drives baseline. Forced out of bounds, but saves it. No, she doesn't. Rochelle out at the races. Wide open in transition. Almost misses the layup, though. Almost too open. And just like that, on the back of a Turkish timeout, there's been a 5-point swing in this game. Turkey's lead trimmed to 5. McCowan to Uzan. Back to Chaka, being harassed by Frischkabet. Uzan now puts up the jumper. That one's short. Foul's going to be called. That might be a serious injury. That's not what you like to say. Senyalek in a huge amount of pain. You heard her yelp when she hit the ground. Something's not right there. She holds her hamstring on her right leg. Almost maybe a little bit of hyperextension there as her leg bounced into Lisette's. She is in a lot of pain. That is a horrible sight. No one wants to see a player like that as we see a hobble off the baseline. Back on her feet though, putting weight on it. Knowing the warrior that she is, Tilbe Senyalek will be back in this game if she can. Even if it's on one leg, she's the kind of player that wants to go to war for her country. She loves the battle. She wants to be in these games. She wants to be in the close games. Chaka now, door closed on her. Shot clock at 5. Oh, that is a whip pass. The finish isn't there, but McCowan is for the putback. 7th rebound, 23 points now for Tiara McCowan. And comes off the hands of Olgi Chaka as we see Senyalek head to the bench. Signals that she's okay to the coaches. That is a relief. Initial reaction to the injury from her looked like it might have been something serious. O'Black, no good. Just a little flat. And that often is the case when fatigue starts to play its part. Taya O'Black, already 29 minutes played in this one. Chaka at the end of the other end of the floor, also near 29 minutes as she feeds McCowan. That's going to be a travelling violation on Tiara McCowan. She wants to have a word with the official. I think she was saying that my hair got pulled. I think it got pinned behind her. Baseline ball for Slovenia. Any which way you cut it right now. 7-point lead for Turkey. A little over 3.5 minutes. And then the whistling starts from the crowd. They are going to have their part to play in this game. No black now. Looks to find Friskovet. Screen set by Jelenc. Wide open. Oh, and the three is huge. What a time for Jakovina to step up and nail the three bomb. Friskovet this time provider rather than scorer. Turkey's lead at 4. Çakır to McCowan. Kicks it out. And Turkey's passing just isn't quick enough. Foul going to be called on Jakovina. What was really crisp passing from Turkey is slowing down, and that's where they lose their advantage. McCowan is doing a great job. She knows the double team, if not the triple team, is coming every time. As soon as it collapses on her, she's passing out. The problem you've got is that second and third pass is just being delayed. It's too slow. In fact, a technical foul has been called here on the Slovenian bench. Not sure who that's on, but that's absolutely criminal from Slovenia. So foolish in a game like this. Technical free throw, though, is missed. It will be a baseline ball for Turkey. Slovenia still one foul to give. Turkey in the penalty. Under 3 minutes to play. Perfectly poised. We expected this one to be a real barnstormer, a battle for the full 40. That's what it's been, and this is good to see. Even for the neutrals, Tilde Senjorek looked like she picked up a bad injury, but she's back on the floor. Straight away, near enough. McCowan has to take the dribble. As the Slovenian pressure pays off. Onar kicks it out. Wing three is heavy. Çakır is there, boxing out for the rebound. Skip to the weak side, and the three goes up again, and another miss. This time it's O'Black with the rebound for Slovenia. And slow things down and go again. No rush for the Slovenians. They know they'll have opportunities to get back into this one. Comes out. Jakovina is way short. That one will just fall out of bounds. And that'd be a Turkish ball on the baseline. Jakovina, 4 from 7 from the field. And that, 4 from 8. Does have 9 points though, alongside 3 rebounds. The veteran has done what she can in this. Çakır now using the McCowan screen. Door closed on her though by O'Black. Oh, McCowan is so deep in the paint, and Jelenc cannot let her get that deep. If she's going to let her get that deep, she's got to front her. She can't just be pinned behind her. That is money all day long for McCowan. O'Black, long 2. Another air ball from Slovenia, and that's off the defense of McCowan, though, stepping out as the protector. Timeout called here in Mersin. What a game. Gotta love this one. Turkey lead by 6. Under 2 minutes to play. Remember, Turkey fighting for their qualification spot at EuroBasket Women 2023. Slovenia already there based on their hosting the tournament. What a time. Slovenia timeout. Let's go and listen to Coach Thikiolakis. 1 minute 42 left on the game clock. And Turkey will take a lot from this. Certainly in the driving seat to take the win here, leading by 6 at this stage. As each second drips off, that 6 point become more as we see the make do and mend job that the wonderful medical team for Turkey have done. Look at the pressure now from Slovenia though. Onar skips it ahead. Oh, and it's an easy score. No, it's not. McCowan blows the lines. She'll go to the free throw line instead. She taps her chest saying, my fault. That should be points. Over the fingertips of Jelenc. Instead, McCowan will have to earn her points from the free throw line. McCowan now just 1 rebound away from a double-double. 25 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists. It's the first of 2. That's important. That extends it out to a 3-possession ball game. This is the second, though. Rebound falls to Slovenia. Now the pace becomes a bit more important. And Black pulls the Horns offense, loses her footing, but regains it. Travelling violation going to be called on Taya O'Black. I think it's because she picked up possession and then stood up. If she'd stayed on the floor, then she'd have been okay. That's a huge turnover at this stage of the game for O'Black. An unfortunate one for Slovenia, but Turkey will be happy their pressure paid off. Onar to Chaka. Pick and roll at the top again with McCowan. How many times have we seen that today? Chaka, long jumper. Is that a nail in the coffin here? A 9-point lead now for Turkey. Is this too far for Slovenia? Remember, the reverse of this fixture is a 16-point Turkey win. Oh, rattles at home, keeps the game alive. Turkey's lead down to 7. 45 seconds to play, though. Slovenia have to put the pressure on. They can't play loose defense. It has to be high tempo, high pressure. They're not doing it, though. It feels like maybe they're giving the game up here, accepting the loss. Needs to be more pressure on the ball than that. Onar now. Inside to McCowan, it's stolen away by O'Black. O'Black pushing the tempo, kicks it, Kriskovets, 3 ball, rattles it home. This game is not over. Turkey's lead down to 4, they got to foul. 18.8 seconds to go. Alperi Onar will head to the free throw line with the pressure on her shoulders. Foul called on Vjanovic. Turkey are going to make the change as Janatez comes into the game, or will come into the game. On that though, 2 big free throws on the shoulders of Onar. 3 from 6 from the free throw line so far today. A flat trajectory to the shot, but it creeps over the front and drops in. It's always going to be a 2-possession game, no matter what happened at this free throw line. Onar hitting 2, though, definitely helps. Timeout has been called. Wow, this one truly is going to the wire. It had the chances of that. This was going to be a big game. This was going to be a close game. 2 very good teams, tons of talent. And it's now a 6-point ball game with 18 seconds to play. Timeout called by coach Vicky Olakos. Let's jump into Slovenian huddle, hear what he wants to say to his team. Can he get them the most unlikely of wins on the road here in Mersin?
Okay, special situation. Special situation. You involve the ball. Now,
is a great test for the Turkish team, though, as much as they would love the 4th win under their belt, secured nice and easily. It's these tests that improve you, these tests that make you ready for big tournament basketball. Mariak will inbound the possession, as Fittic is told not to encroach over the line. Technical foul at this stage of the game. Just waiting for something to be resolved. 18.8 seconds. Slovenia going to have to get a very quick shot away. Oh, it's a long skip pass. That's an awful pass, really. They're going to stay in, though. I'm not sure they've got enough time. Shot goes up. It does. Does it drop? No, it doesn't. That surely will be enough. And you see the rip down from Senyorek. And that will be the win for Turkey. And that is a huge win for Turkey here in Mersin. That moves them to 4-0. That puts them on the brink of qualification for EuroBasket Women 2023. The crowd have been wonderful for the entire game. And they show their appreciation for what has been a big performance from this Turkish team. Phenomenal from start to finish. They've been pushed, though. Slovenia have played their part in what has been a great game. This near-capacity crowd have been given a gift of a game to watch. Truly phenomenal from both teams. But the final score, Turkey 80, Slovenia 74. As the Turkish team come to the mid-court for their huddle, they will feel beaten and bruised, but Coach Memnon knows that this is a big win. This was always going to be a tough win. This was always going to be a challenge. They were going to be pushed for the entire game, and that's what's happened, but they come away with their 4th win in 4 games. And as I say, they are millimetres away from qualification for EuroBasket Women 2023. Likely, if they can win their next game, that will be it. That will be them there. The next game will be in February. As they will have the last 2 games in these qualifiers in that final qualification window in February. The players showing their appreciations for the fans. Fans have certainly played their part in this game as well. They've enjoyed this one from start to finish. Some big performances across the board, though. None more so. McCowan. There she is. Played a big game. 26 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists and a block. That is a huge game. 2 other players in double digits. Onar with 16 points. But also, Senyorek came out with a warrior performance, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Big games across the board for this Turkish team. 9 of their 12 scoring in this game. And this juggernaut that is Turkish basketball continues to roll. As for Slovenia, well, their headlines will be grabbed by the 23-year-old Zala Frišković. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals and a block. Pretty impressive, to say the least. 2 other players getting into double digits in the end. Lisets with 13 points, as was Jakovina, had 11 points. Oblak, almost a double-double, almost a triple-double to be fair. 7 points, 7 rebounds and 14 assists for the veteran guard. With all of those stats to Slovenia end up with the loss. Turkey now move to a 4-0 record in this group. It's a big push for them. It really does take them to another level. Albania currently playing Poland, the other side of this group right now. It's 80-12 at the halfway stage in that one. I know, I will repeat that. It's Albania 12, Poland 80 in that game. So it looks like Poland will claim the win. That means Turkey will sit at a 4-win, 0-loss record. Slovenia, 2 wins, 2 losses, and Poland, 1 win, 2 wins, 2 losses as well at the end of this qualification window. So still plenty to play for in these games coming up, but what a game we've had here in Mersin. McCowan going to work from start to finish. Ended up with 26 points and 7 offensive rebounds, 10 from 14 from the field. An absolute force to be reckoned with. Kiera McCowan. But the supporting cast for Turkey was impressive. Onar there, she had 16 points at the end, 5 from 8 from the field. And then you had Senyorek stepping in for the 3-ball. She was the other player in double digits. 14.7 rebounds, 6 assists. Pudding coming back on after what looked like a pretty tough injury. As for the Slovenia, though, one player grabbing all the headlines. Frišković had 27 points, 7 from 9 from downtown. Also grabbed 7 defensive rebounds and had 5 assists. 2 steals and a block. Pretty much doing it across the board. Taya Oblak, well, she couldn't quite get there with the points, but she was the facilitator. 14 assists. She did have 7 points and 7 rebounds as well. What a game we've had here in Mersin. This was game day 4 here in Group D. Turkey continue to roll on. It's Turkey 80, Slovenia 74. Turkey remain top of the group. Turkey remain unbeaten. Turkey now on the verge of qualification for EuroBasket Women 2023. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the game as much as I have. Make sure you check back in the near future because there'll be plenty more action coming your way.